Welcome back, and from there we hit the newsstands straight away. What are the people talking about? Is it about the fish? Is it about the power situation? Well, we find out as Mama Viowusu Abwaje actually hits the newsstands to pick the thinking of people. That is up next, right here on the AM show.
Newsweek this week, really, and you can begin to line the issues. We started off with power cuts, the fishes washed ashore. Some people have even consumed those stressed fishes already. There could be implications we do not know, but we've been given assurances that the situation is under control. We can also talk about GES and the fact that they did not communicate to parents who sent their children to, in some instances, very far away places, only to be told that the schedule for their school program had changed. And I'm talking about the final year students. And then to the very tragic incident that happened in Kaswa with a 10-year-old who was allegedly killed by two teenagers. It's been rather very busy. I am out of the studio somewhere in Kokomlemle near the ATTC. This is a very popular cocoa joint, a place that I come to sometimes, and there's a newspaper stand as well. I want to interact with some of the people to find out what is on their heart, what they've been chasing this week by way of the big stories. So here I am with a gentleman who is very passionate. Please come this way. He's very passionate about the incident in Kaswa. Yeah, you can come up here. Tell my viewers your name.
Yeah, I'm Naftali.
Okay. So I see that you say you're very passionate about the issue of the blood money boys who have been remanded. That's how some people decided to headline this. And then if you look at today, this is the Ghanaian Times newspaper, and the paper reports that the family is hoping that they can bury the boy according to Islamic religion. So what's your thoughts really about this incident?
Okay, basically, in my own opinion, which I stand to be corrected, I think the biggest problem we have in this country is the media. I blame you sometimes.
What have we done?
Yeah, because sometimes the things you show on TV, because now any station you tune to, just bring this, let me give you this money. You know, we don't pluck money on the tree. You have to work for it. So you just can't show people, like the government should regulate those people, the media. Things you have to show. The content is very important because kids are home and they might pick those things. And you know, out there, there's so much peer pressure. So he might meet his friend and he tells the friend, hey, this is what's going on. So let's, boom, then you see they all go, and they end up just like what happened. And when you look at things, I always say the problems we create today cannot be solved by the minds that created them. And parental guidance is also very important. We need to monitor our kids. You can't just give birth and expect the boy to feed himself. Because as soon as you don't give him money to buy food and other stuff, you go out there to look for money for himself. You understand? Because you can see we have a lot of kids who don't sleep at home. It's not that they don't have parents. They have parents, but their parents have forgotten what they need to do to take care of the kids. So I think it's the media, the government should do something about the media, which is very important. That's my opinion.
All right. Thank you very much for sharing your opinion with us. And he's just come to buy his morning cocoa, and I decided to grab him. Thank you so much. Have a good day today. The owner of this newspaper stand is also here. Boss, what's your name?
I'm Charles. Yes.
So this week, I have tried to put down the big stories, but from your standpoints, what has been the big stories this week? Any stories na Osha are running through the newspaper somehow this week?
Okay. Sorry, I sorry be about this week. It's very difficult and I some just say muya dimpa we are say I sorry we. If I said you kwara na kwakwa ye edubane no. Yade ha adwumpa wa we are say amafo bebre yura ho I was asam ye ho. Oh, and to know so mitimi say ne mo ye no obi e na small so mo say ado and to the pakrona ya dey sure say ya banya no a na ye na adele
okay okay and apart from sa kaswa in Sepsemi then beyond because this week is not enkofo from Good Friday, Easter Monday, eba week in one kasano. Fish is na ponano in Sepsemi no so na enkofo interested na.
That be enkofo interested because ultimately no who say fish abada poano na wa kwose say we kodi. Oh, and no, I don't know a problem. I know so I have because who say idea what fish no ho. Said dear no one, and as a whole the fish na bogu. Ye who and I'm for kwase say obu kwadi. Wo ento no
e bi mo credit dada
abi no body dada ento ya ba so se ne ba ya bia ya de wo fish no ma I so mo check ento ya be so mo gusu check sa no ma no se ne ba ya e be solve last program
okay now business ne cost
business so first love business so ko pa na sa no se ne social media na ade e ba ye na ma business ko fo e na ya den so ba ye no na ye wo ko place bre ye so plan me se na wo ko place ko ba 15 ya den ba ye de mo nyina agugu and to see our companies remain your bio. No, until we idea you may be a want na me sir.
We there kakra we so ye be film. Yeah, that's it. This you know I can't go without interacting with these women that I visit sometimes to get cocoa in the morning. Inti mo newspaper nenim. En semne ekoso no. Ehia mo ana mo hwe bia na mo tie bi.
Ehia ye pa akwada asem particular akwada asem ni da ye ya. Enu ama so ti say mi ba. Aye mi ya pa mi ma show TV so wo phone mo so mi hwe ye. Se na mo twetwa akwada nu. Enye fine kra. Nti se na mo ya advert wo TV so skas ke mi ba che yan ka tra mo so mo njai. Eni na e ma ani breba wa akwada nu mo so.
Yo, me that's it. And then me koko no mama for free yo. Me cover bia wo hwa na meba. O hwa na meba. Enti ensem na ekoso do so fa ho.
No shower. If I move pa se na kola ne wan anya ade kra. Enti kai be ya government on ban this advert am your TV so no schedule no. Emboa. And na kola ne mu ye ni bre. Enti na mu ye sa no. Me that's it.
Me that's it. So this is, you know, a very popular joint in Kokomlimli near the ATTC where I have come to visit today just to interact with ordinary Ghanaians and figure out if they're also interested in the stories that we tell by way of the big stories. There's one more lady who seemed to be very loud here who I haven't heard from. Inti mbese mi bisa wo de paper no uti enim pe. Inti aya wo dani we chishe headlines ni bia na.
Passion.
Into this week, and then seminar when near home.
About Aqualano, Senamo Kuno, but a very wicked yes, because who feel Aqualano because at the age of 10 years no more kuno they are heartless. The government in on ye be my because the Siano and ye is obia pesca obia pay quick money. It's the only shanon my juma. Ebe maska ba ye nyesa adwuma no nti de ye wo ka kire government no ye da ase
me da ase ba adwuma na kosai
ye da nyame asimum because covid ne ba na market na ko slow nti se I move from 50% to 1 cities e bi complain ba e bi so complain
there be menti ase ko se no mato so
se 1 city
ba ko 1 city ade
se beans bo ayedin oil bo ayedin millet bo ayedin nti se we any 50% a wo be boka nti se ano obi a onim se Ghana ayehye no uka 1 city on kasa aha nti
me nim se Ghana ayehye se me de me kasa o de me mam 50 ana
me de me ma 1 city na
all right me that's very say when me kasa so really opinions from ordinary persons about our big stories. That's what sent me out this morning. You're still watching the AM show. Continue to stay with us.
Interesting bits there. Ordinary people sharing their thoughts on matters. But the Kosi one see, that's where my concern is. Do stay with us. When we come back, we talk autism right here on the AM show.